What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome. Welcome to another live stream. Here at Vladanova. Alrighty, today we are at the airport of Kiruna, which we just quite recently checked out. This particular airport, I forgot which aircraft we used. Yes, we used the V-35B if I'm not wrong. We had a stream just a couple of days ago. Not even a couple of days, a couple of days ago, sorry. We checked out this particular airport called Kiruna. And Kiruna is in Sweden. Handcrafted airport in Microsoft Flight Sim, looks really lovely. Not too bad at all. And it's in the snow. In the snow. Got a Norwegian aircraft, a 737-800, parked up ahead. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool. Then we've got our A319, which we're going to be flying today. The Fenix A319 Scandinavian Airlines is the one that we're going to be flying today. We're going to take it over to Ivalo, which is it Ivalo or Ivalo? I do not know. But we're taking it over to Finland. Okay. We're taking it over to Finland. So yeah. We're taking the, not exactly the baby bus, but quite close. The A319 is a small aircraft. It's like a large business jet, is what I would call it. It's a large business jet, kind of. But yeah, we're going to take this lovely little aircraft by Fenix, and we're going to take it over to Ivalo or Ivalo, however you want to call it. Without further delay, it's actually, you know what? We'll do the walk around stuff. Is there stuff to do in the... What? What kind of walk around mode is this? What kind of walk around mode is this? We're stuck inside the aircraft, ladies and gentlemen, in walk around mode. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Yep, we're stuck inside the aircraft in walk around mode. Oh, sorry about that. That's my mistake. Let's go here. Let's try that again. Nope. No walk around mode for us, huh? So I guess, okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, just a quick look around Kiruna. It is now 6 p.m. We're not using real time, but we're using real weather. It is now 6 p.m. here, and it's about to be nightfall. So let's get on out of here as quickly as possible while we still have daylight, to be honest. That's not going to really happen, is it? But still, let's check the time. I want to take off. I want to start the... Yeah, it's 6. Okay, so that's 18 hours. So yeah, let's just get on out of here before we run out of time, shall we? Yeah. Okay. Scandinavian, great. There we go. Inside the aircraft. Brilliant. Okay, first things first, let's go overhead here. Got external power available. Battery 1 and 2. External power available. Emergency lights armed. Nav and logo lights. Okay, strobe lights to automatic. Passenger signs there. Crew oxygen supply. Where's ground control? There it is. We can put our ADIR systems to nav. Yeah, I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. That is it. Pretty much. Everything is powering up as it should. Okay. Alright. Let's come down here to our tablet. At our tablet, let's go... Oh, we need to do a sim brief plan, by the way. Completely forgot. Let's do that quickly. Let's have a new flight. We'll do that right here. Let's take off from ES&Q. ES&Q. We'll land at EFIV. There we go. Our aircraft today is going to be the A319. What is the dash? What? Is it 100? Oh, I don't remember. Let's go. Phoenix. We are flying the IAE without the wing, the sharklets, I believe. Yeah, I think that's what we're flying today. Yeah, that's what we're flying today. Okay, kilograms, that's fine. Block time of 1 hour, that's fine. Vaga for Charlie Lusa. Or Lusa. Lusa 3 Bravo. That's fine. That's fine. We shall generate that flight plan. And let's try and import this right now, can we? Import flight plan from SimBrief. There we go. Let's import latest SimBrief there as well. Brilliant. Okay. Great. Your plan, I don't care about that, man. Alright, that's fantastic. Let's now go to our ground services. Got our GPU open up. I feel like we need some stairs and stuff, don't we? Mass and balance, panel state, sim settings. I think we're okay here. Let's just come down here and we'll load the aircraft up the way it's supposed to be. In tanks, we've only got 3,000 at the moment. Interesting, right? Let's reduce the fuel in the tanks a little bit. Okay. You know what, never mind that. Let's just load the aircraft. GSX boarding and refueling quickly. So we'll let that start up. There are stairs there. Scandinavian. Swedavia. Some aviation stuff going on there. The external view is a little off center. I hate that. I hate that when that happens. Yeah. What? Reverse thrust? What's going on with that? Oh, we need to calibrate our throttles here. So let's go to sim settings. Where do we... What? Settings, throttle calibration is important here. We need to calibrate our throttle sim settings. What am I looking for? Let's try that again. Wait. I saw controls somewhere here. Controls. Hello? Okay, maybe not. The new reset background show on A-Cars TLX. What? Where do I control the throttle? Because this is on reverse right now. This is on forward mode. Okay, now it's okay. It's fine. But why does it show that? That you on one engine. I don't get it. Yeah, we've got a problem here. We've got a problem here, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a problem. I don't know. See, it says it's in reverse. I don't get it. Now it switches us both of them. Okay, we've got an issue here, but I don't know where the throttle controls are. Good lord. Okay, refueling has started though. We are refueling at the moment, in case you guys are wondering. And our aircraft is acting really funny right now. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, boarding. I don't know what's going on right now. That is the passenger bus. Oh, good lord. Where is the throttle stuff? Where is the throttle stuff? I don't know where it is. Airframe units. Cabin controls. What is this? Oh, I don't understand. Where do I get the throttle settings? I'm confused. Let me check that. There's something wrong with the throttle settings here. Something wrong with that. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch a video for this. Good lord. I think we're gonna have to go into the FMC to do this, won't we? Yep, let's go. Config. Controls config. Throttle. Okay. What the heck is going on? This is reverse. It should be working. Yeah, according to this, everything is working. I don't get it. Okay, let's calibrate. Set thrust reverse to max. Okay, this is max reverse. Okay, next step. Idle reverse. Next step. Idle. Next step. Climb. Next step. Flex MCT. Next step. And toga. Okay. Let's try that, shall we? Let us try that. Okay. We got our passengers boarding up, and yeah, this thing is still stuck. I don't get it. This reverser on one side is stuck on the outside. I don't get what's going on right now. Yeah, we got an issue here, ladies and gentlemen. It's stuck. The animation is completely stuck here. I don't know what's wrong with it. But yeah, we've got issues. There we go. Oh no. I think I've messed up the calibration again. Oh god, okay. Oh, this is a mess. This is a mess. This is a mess. MCDU menu. Config. Controls. Clear calibration. Okay, let's just use our default profile, see how it works. Yep. See, this is working now inside, but it's not working on the... Yeah, it's not working on the outside, so I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm not gonna bother about it. Okay, so our refueling should have finished. It did, and it's gone away. Got boarding going on, still happening. So let's go up here. Get our APU running. We'll just see what happens when we try to fly. APU start. Let's come down here. Let's go to our request. Okay. Hello. There we go. Clear all of that. Cost index for today is 36. Flight number, I don't care. Cruising altitude 27,000 feet. Okay. Map not available. What the heck? What is going on here? Align, please. There we go. Okay. What is it doing? I'm confused. What is this aircraft doing right now? Okay, there we go. Why am I having so many issues all of a sudden? Alright, zero fuel weight, center of gravity. Let's go and check this out. Okay, dismiss, aircraft is loaded. That's fantastic. Let's come down to our mass and balance. We've got everything the way we wanted it. Yes. So, zero fuel 56.2. So let's put that in. 56.2 slash 30. Okay. 30. I put that in. Block fuel at 4914. 4.9. Let's put that in, and that's done. Okay. So we're done with that. Let's go back to our init page there. Flight number, for the sake of it, I'm going to put FDNX here. That's fine. Okay, next we're going to go to our flight plan here. ESNQ. What is wrong with me? We're going to take off from runway 21, and we're going to use Vaga for Charlie. And that's it. Insert that in there. At our destination, we're going to fly in using Lusa 3B into ILS 22. That is correct. Here we go, Lusa 3B. Insert. And that's all done. Now let's see how it looks like right now. From Vegas, we are going... From Vegas, we need an airway. We are going M745 to Dopud. So let's go to Dopud there. Okay, and then from Dopud we're going directly to Lusag. So insert that. From Dopud, where is Dopud? There is Dopud, and we're going to Lusag. Lusag. We're gonna put that in there. Okay, where is it? Dopud, Lusag, and we've got the rest of the stuff all done well. Okay. So flight plan is looking good. I'm not going to bother with this. Let's go to performance now. Let's come down to our tablet. Let's go to performance. Let's sync load sheet, sync all the weather stuff, and let's calculate it. We're going to send that to the Makadu. If we take a look at it, we got everything here the way it's supposed to be. Flaps 2 up, 0.4 transition at 6,000. Great, we're done with it. Brilliant. Okay, let's go to a progress page there. That's done. Excellent. Now we can go ahead and request pushback and departure. And do we need pushback today? Absolutely not. We can literally just go straight through, can't we? Yeah, we can. Literally just ask for everything to just, Okay, so press B there. Local pressure at 990, that's awfully low. FD on, that's all available. Go to 10,000 feet initially, and then from there we'll climb out to 21,000 feet, which is our cruising altitude for 27,000 feet, which is our cruising altitude for today. We're going to move that to nav mode there. We're going to reduce the range there. Okay, that is fine, ladies and gentlemen, and I think we are looking quite ready. So let's go down here to ground equipment and stuff like that. Ground services. Do we need GPU anymore? No, we don't. Okay. What has happened? Reverse unlocked. Yeah, I don't know how to put it back, man. I'm trying. Did that work? Nope, it did not. See that? It's stuck in reverse. I don't know what to do about this thrust 2. It's stuck. I have no idea what's wrong with it, and I don't know how to fix it. Again, it's doing that. I don't get it. I don't know. There's something wrong with it and I don't know what to do about it. So I'm gonna ignore it for now. Let's see if it works. I don't know if it will. I have no freaking clue if it will, because according to MCDU it's fine, so I don't understand. I don't freaking understand what is going on right now. Look at this. If we come to config, we go to our controls config, left, right, idle in detent. Okay, everything is working the way it should. Climb in detent, flex in detent. Okay, all of this is working the way it should, so I don't know what is going on. Idle reverse, max in detent, everything is working the way it should. There you go. So I don't know what it is, but something isn't right. Okay, and I'm not gonna bother about it because there's nothing I can do. All right, let's go down here to parking brake. Is that on? Yes, it is. And we've got that on automatic. This is off. Altitude reporting is on. That's fine. Chocks and cons can get out of here. How do I get rid of the stairs now? How do I get rid of the stairs? Ground services. How do I get rid of everything? You know what? I can do this. And I can be like, prepare for pushback and departure? No, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Okay, I don't know what to do about this thrust reverses. I'm clueless. I don't know what to do about it. I am completely clueless. Let me just go ahead and start up our engines and get on out of here, because that is the best I can do for now. Beacon lights on. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to engine ignition. I'm gonna start with this second engine. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what to do, man. It's the first time I'm having this issue with Flight Sim. Every time you try to do something in Flight Sim. Recalibrate in MCDU, press F1. I tried to do all of that. Let me try I tried to do all of that, it's not fixing it. I tried to do all of that stuff, it's not doing it, man. I tried to recalibrate it from the MacDo, it's not doing it. Try to press F1, it's not doing it. None of this is working. So I have no idea what's going on right now. It's just acting crazy because the thrust levers are working fine, but something isn't right. I don't know what it is, but something isn't right. So okay, I think it's fixed itself somehow. Probably. Okay, let's do the same with engine number 1 here. Why on earth is the pushback? What? I didn't ask for pushback. Yes, interrupt pushback. Oh my god, man. You know what I'll do? Just restart this thing. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. This is... yeah, this is just weird. It's weird. See that? It says fault there. I don't know what's going on. Engine 1 start fault, engine 1 ignition fault, auto crank in process. What is going on here? What the heck? Yeah, I'm confused. Something is wrong here, and I don't know what it is. Let me bring that back down first. Let me bring that down back first, and let's see if there's anything wrong with what I've done here. No, there isn't. It's the flight sim curse. Yeah, probably. It's annoying. It's annoying. It is what it is. It's annoying, but you know. Okay, let's try this one more time. Let's try this one more time. This is the first time I'm having this, and I think this is the first time I'm flying the A319 as well. Let me try this one more time, shall we? Okay, down to 6.6. It's fine. Let's try that again. Ignition. Engine number 1. N2. Okay. What is going on here? Okay, fuel consumption is rising there. Okay, we've got engine. Okay, finally, we got engine. I wonder what caused it. I have no idea. But I think we are back on track here. Yep, we are. We're back on track. That's great. Okay, let's go ahead to put max auto brake there. Arm this. That is great. Let's just wait for the available light on the engine here. Engine number 1. Despite all these issues, we still seem like we're going to make it on time, so that's good. Available. Excellent. Let's put ignition on normal there. Let's go ahead and we'll get all this. What is going on today? The flight sim is not at all cooperating with me today. I don't know what is wrong with it, but something is. Okay, automatic on this, automatic on that. Predictive wind shear on auto, system 1 please. Weather, I'm gonna leave that the way it is. TCAS for now, altitude reporting on, that is fine the way it is. TCAS is on standby otherwise. Yes it is. We need to put our flaps down, so let's go ahead and do that into position 1+F. Yes it is. Good. Finally. At least we are managing to take 30 minutes and we're done with it. So at least we are managing to still make good time despite all these issues here, which is brilliant. Alright, I think we're pretty much ready to go here. Okay, I think we're pretty much ready to go, and takeoff runway is right there, so we're gonna taxi down the runway probably. Parking brakes off. We are rolling, ladies and gentlemen. Engines seem to be normal. Yes, engines are normal now. Okay, so let's see how this goes. Okay, I'm just gonna taxi this way. Yep, sir, you might want to get out of the way there. We do have a taxiway. Yeah, we can't use those. We're just gonna have to taxi down the runway. There we go. Good. We are in business, ladies and gentlemen, just in 30 minutes too, despite all the issues. So that's good. So I don't know what happened there, but we're okay. That's what matters. We're okay. Alrighty. I feel like we are too close to the... Okay, we're not. We're not. 17 knots ground speed. It's okay, it's a small jet. We can kind of treat it this way. So we're taxiing down the runway right now. Let's just go ahead and put our landing lights on, runway turn-off lights on, because why not? We're going to put that up all the way to TO, straight up. Strobe lights can also go on. We don't need wing lights, but I'm going to leave them on for today. We don't need our APU anymore. Let's turn off our APU. Looking good. I think we're all clear on the overhead panel. We'll take a look. Oh, what happened there? Okay. We'll take a look at the overhead panel right before we take off there. Let's make all the calls. Then we'll test our takeoff configuration. What just happened? Flap Mach2 disagree. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to check that out. A little bit of a mistake there. So we're gonna have to check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Our aircraft is getting away from us there. Alrighty. Let me see if I can turn this thing around. We got plenty of runway room though, so it's not that big of a deal even if we, take off a little bit in front. It's still fine. It should be fine. You never know. Okay, there we go. Okay, gonna put on that parking brake there. What does it say in our Mach2? What does it say in our Mach2? Performance. Flaps 2? Is that right? Fine, let's do flaps 2. Let's do flaps 2. I think it's unnecessary a little bit, but it's fine. Okay. Alright, let's check our overhead panel. All clear. Everything is good. That's available light on the APU. That's fine. Okay, everything else is looking pretty much the way I want it to. Yep, we're all clear. Let's get down to our central console for a second. All of this is looking fine. Let's put our TCAS to TA. There we go. And ignition is in normal. Double check. Our autopilot control panel. I don't know what this thing is called again. FMGC? No, that doesn't sound right. I don't know. But what would be in Boeing the MCP panel? Looking good. Manage mode available the whole way through, which is brilliant. We'll turn on auto throttle. The FCU. All right. Thank you very much for that, Mr. Mike Smith. This is the FCU. It would be what is the MCP in the Boeing aircrafts. Flight control unit. Copy that. Thank you very much. All right. I think we are ready to get on out of here. Okay, we're ready to get on out of here. Hello? Yep, there we go. Ready to get on out of here. Yep. There's a way to get that out of the way, just like that, but I'll leave it up here anyway. Okay. Let's now go ahead. Shall we go ahead? Parking brake release. Okay, no warnings, we're good. Okay, let's rotate. You're up. What? Oh, it's because of the flap setting. Hello. I always get that warning if I take off on flaps 2. So I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to be, but it does happen. Okay, what is this? Yeah, there's something going on today with the A319 for sure. Okay, there's something going on with it for sure. Because this isn't right. What is going on here? Runway turn off, we can turn that off. We can put that off there. Yep, there we go. Company message. That can go down. All of this is fine. That is weird. What is wrong with it today? I should not have taken flaps 2 from SimBrief, but at the same time, that is beautiful though, isn't it? That is beautiful. Very nice, I love that. That is a beautiful scene right there, love it. Gotta say, I'm a huge fan of flying in the ice and snow. Very nice. Gorgeous stuff. Okay. Let's head back in here. Make sure no more surprises find us. 6,000 feet past, standard right there. Okay, thrust, climb there. Okay, climb and nav there. Everything is looking good for now. Let's see how long that lasts with today's luck that I've had so far. Okay, that is functioning as it should. This is functioning as it should. Everything is looking good here. Ground spoilers disarmed, flaps up there, TCAS set, all the predictive wind shear systems and all that stuff working as it should. Terrain. Let's have some terrain here. We'll have terrain on this one as well. Weather. Where is weather? Do we have weather showing up? Yes, we do have weather showing up. We got a decent amount of gain on there, I believe. Let's just put it on into 4. Where's okay. I think it's okay. TA only is what I want. Company message. Do I have to look at the company message? Wait, whoa, hold on. It's coming on 10,000 feet. Let's go straight towards 27,000 feet now. Okay. Speed limit exceeded. Yeah, that's fine, man. I don't care. Okay. What are we looking at? Landing lights. They can come off. Everything else, pretty much I'm just gonna leave it on. Because why not? This one can come down to automatic. Seatbelt signs can technically come off. Why not, right? Yeah, we're looking great. We'll take a look at the views in just a second. Just want to make sure that we get rid of that as well. So, just want to remove... no, sorry. Wait, what am I doing? It's been a while. AOC received messages there. We're just gonna... This is pointless now, but still. Pointless stuff. There we go. Flight plan. Progress up till there. Bearing distance to... Okay. Look at that. Okay, I think we're okay. All right. That's fine. That is fine. Good. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our views, because that is what we're missing right now. Alrighty, look at how beautiful that is. We got our nav bar working again. In the last stream in 2020, the nav bar was not working. When I mean nav bar, I mean the overlay on top. My bad. For some reason, Elevate X or Elevatex or however you want to call it wasn't working well. But now we've got everything working. Look at that beautiful scene. Let's just take a look. Oh my goodness, that is lovely. I have to say, that is lovely. I'm addicted to that. I need to do more flights in snowy regions. It's much more enjoyable if you ask me, but anyway. That's just me and my opinion. Alright. Okie dokie. Interesting. Just checking out some of my views here. So once we started up the engine, the calibration issue sorted itself. So I don't know what that was about at all. I have no idea whatsoever. I've never had this issue with the A320 or the A321. Although in fairness, I think this is the first time I am ever flying the A319 by Fenix. So it might be that, who knows. Still making that lovely swoopy turn there. Let's just go back in here. I appreciate your help, Mike Smith. I appreciate you chiming in to help me out. That's pretty nice of you. Same for you, Mr. Valerio Mann. Appreciate the suggestions. Suggestions are always welcome. Thank you. Okay, that is one turn. That is beautiful. No matter how many times you see this, you never get enough of it. Scandinavian. Now let's use the drone camera. It's much more entertaining, isn't it? Let's put that up there. There we go. Let's use the drone camera to get some better views here. I have to say, despite the issues that we just ran into, Fenix is probably my favorite set of aircraft in the game. And I don't even like the A320. That is pretty cool. What are we doing? Wait. Is this what we're supposed to be doing right now? Okay. It is correct. Never mind. Thought for a second that we got a new surprise, but it's okay. We're doing well. We're doing well. Brilliant. We'll fly around in the drone camera for a bit, enjoy those views. Aviation Europe, why don't you like the A320? I never used to like the A320. I was more of a Boeing man myself, and I preferred to fly like the 777 and other aircrafts. I just didn't like the A320. That was before Fenix though. Now it's probably one of my favorite aircrafts. The A319, A320, A321. The way how Fenix has done it is just so good. I've come to like it. Like genuinely, it has also made me like the aircraft too. So there you go. Well done, Fenix. But yeah, earlier I wasn't a fan of it. I just wasn't. I never enjoyed flying it. I found it a little bit, not to my taste, but yeah, I like it now. I've never really been a huge fan of it, but now the Fenix series, my goodness, it's good. It is good. But yeah, I guess I'm a 777 guy. It's just what it is. I'm just a 777 guy, you know what I mean? Although ironically, I'm not particularly fond of 737. So interesting there. Got some weird tastes. But yeah. Let's take some gander around this aircraft. Let's take a look. It's beautiful, this thing. 27,000 feet. We are doing exactly what we're supposed to do here. No issues. Just happily chugging along towards our destination. And remember, no fast forward features are available. The sim rate does not work with Fenix. That is partially a good thing, but sometimes when you're trying to perform longer flights, that can be a problem though. So that is one thing that can be a problem. However, for us today, it's okay. It's just a 1 hour hop to Ivalo or Ivalo. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I believe it's called Ivalo. Okay. Top of descent is not far away at all. From what I'm looking at, it's about 60 nautical miles to top of descent. So it won't be long at all. If you want to take a look at little nav map, let me pop that open for you guys. Little nav map. Come on, little nav map. There we go. If you guys want to take a look at little nav map, we just took off from Kiruna right here. We're now on our way towards Ivalo, but the arrival procedure is not shown on this flight plan. I could input it if you guys wanted me to. You know what? Let me put that in. Let's see. Show arrival procedures. The one that we have today is this one, I believe. Insert. Let's have a look at that. That is what? Oh, good lord. If that is our arrival procedure, then that's not ideal. It is. Great. That's great. So we're supposed to overfly the airport, basically, according to this. I was supposed to turn around, make a 180 at the glide slope and come back in. That is foolish. That is foolish. Let me have a look. Let's have a look, shall we? Enter destination date already. Okay, that's fine. Let's do that. Let's do that before we do anything else. Okay, so let's come here. Yeah, we can just use this, can't we? Refresh. Okay, so we've got everything we need here pretty much. So let's go there and put that in. Where's our top of descent? It's right here. Yeah, this is not an easy one. Okay, let's see. QNH is going to be 988. Temperature is going to be 2 degrees Celsius. That is cold. 305. Oops. 305. Speed error at Lanru. We're gonna manually manage that, don't worry about it. Full VLS at 125, we approach at 130. We'll manage any other issues as they happen. Which waypoint did they say we have an issue at? Lanru. 257. Aha, that is a problem. Yeah. We'll see what we can do about that. 215, 5 nautical miles, 6 nautical miles. Arvol. No, Kutus. Okay, Kutus. That's fine. I think we'll be okay. Let's find out how this goes. What's the range on that? Okay. Just continue the way we are. That is a lovely scene right there. Look at that. Got the sunset off to our left. Very nice. Let's check out some of the external views available on Phoenix. That is not a good view. Nope, it's not. That's great. That's a lovely one. All right. Scandinavian, okay. Should probably turn down the cabin lights before we land. Forgot to do that for takeoff, by the way. There's a nice little view. Phoenix has some unique views, we'll put it that way. Pretty cool. Okay. Top of descent in 40 nautical miles, so that's still quite a way to go here. So let's go to yep. Okay. So we got 39 nautical miles to the top of descent. So we're okay. We are okay. Lovely wing flex there. Top of descent in 30 nautical miles. Oops, sorry, my bad. All right, let's jump back into the cockpit here because we're coming awfully close to our top of descent. 20 nautical miles away. Let's go ahead and check what we want as our descent. 4,000 feet seems good enough for me. Yes, it is. So let's do that. 4,000 feet. Okay. Let's go all the way down to 4,000 feet. There we go. We will begin descent shortly. I believe Phoenix comes with the cabin announcements, doesn't it? I think it does. I think it does. About to come on top of descent, so still looking very lovely outside. Okay. 10 nautical miles away. Yep. Pretty much. It is now night time, so let's switch that out. There we go. Looks pretty cool. Right, coming up on top of descent, ladies and gentlemen, pretty much. Gonna go ahead and command the descent in about 10 seconds or 20 seconds or so. Let's do that, shall we? 57 minutes coming up on the live stream. We've just been flying for about 30 minutes now. Let's command the descent. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our descent. I'm going to turn on our passenger signs here. So we've come up on top of descent and we've begun our descent. About 57 minutes into the live stream. That's about, we took off about 30 something minutes, so it's about 27 minutes or so. And we are back into descent here. So in about the next 20 minutes, I expect to reach Ivalo. There we go. Everything seems to be working as expected, luckily. Well, this arrival procedure is dubious. We'll have a look at it in just a second. Can go back to some views here as we descend, I believe, if everything is working well. You got some dark looking clouds there. Very nice. Yep. Should we check what's going on in the cockpit quickly? We need some lights in here, don't we? Yes, we do. So let's go back to our flight deck here and turn on some lights. Coming on 18,000 feet. You know what? Let me just do that from here, shall I? Yeah, let's just do that from here. Okay, floodlight a little bit. This one can go max. Floodlight just a little bit, not too much. 1, 2. I don't know. Okay, that looks good. That's fine. Where is the other? Oh, come on. Okay, that's fine. Let's do the same overhead a little bit. Give us some light. There we go. It's much better. Do we need dome lights? No, we don't. Okay, that is too much floodlight right there. That is too much. There we go. That'll do. Perfect. Can also give us a little bit of console lights on either side. Alright, there we go. We're descending 15,000 feet. Everything seems to be in order for the time being. Yep, everything seems to be in order for the time being. I think we're doing well. Good. Should probably leave our... Let's jump back in the flight deck for a second. Should probably leave... Oh yeah, we didn't do this. Auto brake needs to be put on... let's put it on medium. Let's have our ground spoilers armed as well. Okay, let's do that as well. Yeah, we'll put it like that. Yeah, we'll put it like that. That's good. That will do. 13,000 feet, so we still got some way to go before we need to jump into the flight deck ourselves. Coming up on 10,000 feet, we should jump in and I believe I can see the airport right there. Off to our right hand side, ladies and gentlemen, there is the runway that we're going to be landing in. Landing on, whatever you want to call it. I think it's landing on, yeah it is. There's the runway we're going to be landing on. Gotta come through the other side there though. We'll take a look at that. Why don't we take a look at that quickly? Let's jump in and see if it's visible from this side. It is barely visible, isn't it? Anyway, we need to jump into our flight deck and make some we need to turn on our landing lights, but yeah, I think that is what we're looking at, right? Yeah, I believe that's what we're looking at right there. Okay, cool. That is very good. Alright, let's jump into our flight deck here. And 10,000 feet coming up. Let's reduce the range on that drastically. Reduce the range on that. Let's turn on our landing lights here. Gonna turn on runway turn off lights too. But we'll wait for that. We'll wait for that. We shall wait for that. Landing lights are on. The lighting at the top of the Phoenix looks a bit odd to me. I don't know if this is because I'm used to seeing the other aircrafts. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah. Okay, this is not doing me any favor. Yeah, I prefer that like this. Maybe a dome light is not such a bad idea. At least for now, it's not a bad idea. So we'll leave that on. Okay, we're descending here. Put this like this and we'll put that like that. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad. 3,000 feet. Coming down through 9,000, that's good. Very good. Let's see, what's our speed at the moment? It's supposed to come down below 250 knot, but we're having a bit of an issue with that. We need more drag. Let's give it more drag then. There we go. A bit more drag there. Come on. Come on. Okay, I think it's best we stay in the cockpit now. We are above where we should be. How off are we? Let's have a look. We got 6 nautical miles to make 5,000. And then 2 to make 5. Okay, we'll be okay. I think. Our speed brakes are fully deployed at this point, by the way. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Intéressant. Okay, we're having a bit of issues here. More drag. I can't give you more drag than this. Cannot give you more drag than this, sir. Are we gonna make this is the question. I believe so. But let's find out. Let's find out. Oh. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We got 2 nautical miles to make 5k. We won't quite make it, but we'll be alright. Five. Okay. Let's turn that on either side. What is the current pressure? 988. Yeah. Okay. Checks out. There we go. We put that to half there. Speed reducing there. And we can go all the way and do that as well. Good. No, we need to reduce speed again. So let me just try and give us more drag to reduce the speed. There we go. Alright, I can see the runway very clearly now on the other side. There we go. We'll be able to make that very easily from what I'm looking at. That's not a problem. Not a problem at all. So we'll start sky dolly in just a moment when we're ready to. Looking good, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in to land at Ivalo. Ooh. Let's put our flaps down. It's time for flaps. Let's leave that back armed. No, come on. Come on. There we go. 4,000 feet. Let's try the localizer. Let's see if it works. Okay, localizer has been caught. Let's also try the glide slope as well. Okay, let's drop our flaps further here. Good. Yep, glide slope has been caught. Flaps 3. There we go. Yeah, we're good. Let's turn this into that. This one I'm gonna leave it like this. There we go. Runway visual flaps going down to full. Copy that. There we go. Brilliant. Glide slope has been caught. 3,500 feet. We got some time. We're good. We've got 27 knot of crosswind. I should have known. The last time I did the live stream here, the weather was absolutely crazy and all over the place. That GA live stream I did, so
2,500.
2,500. Let's drop our gear. Let's drop our gear, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Dropping landing gear. There we go. Landing gear dropped. Sky dolly running. Let's head back in here. Runway turn off light on. Let's put our nose light to take off. Let's bring this down. The dome light, right? Let's bring that down. We don't need it anymore. Yeah, we are crabbing. There's a 29 knot crosswind. Oh my goodness. What is the limit for an A319 crosswind max for landing? What is it? 38 knots. That is the maximum demonstrated. I think 30 knots is quite high for most company policy when it comes to landing an A319, but that is some heavy crosswind. Let's see how it goes for us today. Yeah, let's see how it goes for us today. Look at this. Not cool. Ooh, look at how beautiful it looks below us. Absolutely stunning. That looks so cool. $1,200 feet. This is gonna be pretty interesting. Let's see. Why is ignition? Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see. 1,000 feet coming up.
1,000.
My aircraft. Okay.
Speed.
Yes. The auto throttle is pretty reliable, so let's not worry too much about it. You can see a few trees. 500 feet. Okay.
100 above.
Okay. Proceeding here.
Minimum.
Yep, we're proceeding.
100.
Yep.
50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Oh, all right. That is not good. Okay. That was a very wonky landing, to say the least. Now, we're not supposed to be turning around here, for your information. We're really not, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Wait, what is going on right now? We're having the issue with the throttle again? Okay, there we go. I think we have it now. Okay, flaps up. Runway turn off down there. Put that down, strobe light to automatic. There we go. Good, flaps are going up, that's good. Ground spoilers down here, that is good. Let's head outside for a second. Yep, we're looking good. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ivalo. That was not a great landing. I mean, the actual touchdown was not too bad, but it was not a great landing. We missed the touchdown zone. It was I think we touched down with one main landing gear. We slammed the nose pretty hard, so a couple of negative points there, but overall not too terrible. Okay, let's put that to off. Let's put that, okay, that doesn't need to worry about that. Put that, where do we do? Okay, we'll put that in the middle. Right, we need to find ourselves a parking. We'll go ahead here. What else? That can come to standby there. Predictive wind shear is off. Yes, it should be. FD and all of that off. There we go. Good. Ideally, we would start the AP right now, but we're not going to do that for landing replay purposes. Let's hope there's a good parking somewhere around here. Otherwise, we're a little bit in hot water. We don't. Okay, so we could park right here. We could park there. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, okay, we'll take this. We'll take this parking right here. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna put our aircraft in right here. Oh. Okay. Since we don't have okay, right there. Put the parking brake on. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at that landing replay. See how that went. Right. See how that went. So yeah, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. First things first, I'm gonna go to the drone camera here. There we go. Sky dolly. Has it worked? Yes, it has. Good. There we go. It has worked. Let's bring it back. All the lights are working as well, which is great. Bring it back. Well, let's try from all the way here. How about that? Let's put that drone camera right around here, ladies and gentlemen. That is a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Alright. Let's play this landing, shall we? Let's clean that out. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be, to be honest with you. Let's try that a couple more times here with a few more other views. This scenery is just gorgeous. This place just looks absolutely stunning. We need to visit this place during the daytime as well. It just looks too good, man. Look at it. Damn. There's some good looking stuff. Let's try from the front, shall we? Or perhaps from the side first. Let's try from the side. We'll try from the left side, where we have a bit more of sunlight and we can see the aircraft a little clearer. We'll try from that view. Yeah, that view. That looks pretty good. There we go. Fantastic. Let's try out this view, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how it went. Alrighty, that was not too bad at all. It was just a little floaty, a little wobbly as well, but apart from that, the actual touchdown was pretty smooth. Let me see if I can get your landing rate here. Yes, there is a landing rate available. Landing rate, according to Elevatex, is minus 85 feet per minute, which is good. G-force of 1.06. We landed at a ground speed of 119 knots. So that's pretty good. Minus 85 feet is pretty good. 1.06 G is also a good G-force there for landing. So yeah, that is not too bad at all. Particularly given the fact that we had a very heavy crosswind component. That is not too bad at all. I'll take it. I'm happy with that. Could it have been could it have been a bit better? Sorry. Yes, of course it could have, but I'm not complaining too much. Okay, let's have one more drone replay and then we'll have a couple of replays from the cabin as well. Let's take a look at it from this point of view, shall we? Yeah, let's try this one. Looks pretty good anyway. So we'll try this one. To be honest with you, that wasn't bad at all. Even the float part wasn't that terrible. So, okay. Now, for landing replay, shall we try this one? Let's try this one, why not? We'll try this one as well, just a little bit further, there we go. Alright. Okay, that is fine. We're gonna take 2 more landing replays and that's pretty much it for today. We'll go down and shut down the aircraft, of course. Okay, let's try this guy. Alright. Last landing replay from the other side of the cabin. Then we'll go ahead and shut down our aircraft. Let's check this out. Alrighty. Great. Let's now go ahead and go back to the parking where we left our aircraft off at. Alright. That was great. That was much better than I thought it was, to be honest with you. I think I was a little too harsh on myself. Okay, we're back to how we left off our aircraft. There might be a couple of warnings in the cockpit, but that's just because of the landing replay. Alright, let's go ahead, jump back in, see what warnings we have. None. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. Fault has been detected with your side stick controller dead zones. Okay, dismiss that please. Thank you very much. I don't know what that's about. I've had no issues, so I'm just gonna dismiss that for the time being. Let's go to Phoenix. Let's come here. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna turn on our APU here. Just turn on our APU quickly. Okay, so every light here needs to go off. This can come off. Let's come to automatic here. You know what, I'm gonna leave the seatbelt signs on for the time being. APU is coming to life. I don't think I can ask for a GPU just yet. I technically can, so why not? I'm just gonna cheat here and turn on the GPU for a second while the APU powers on. Make sure our flaps are up. Yes, they are. Make sure that the spoilers are down and done. This one, make sure it's all off. Yes, it is. That's good. And the altitude reporting can be turned off. It doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. That doesn't allow me to go to off position. That's also fine. Okay, come on, APU. Be available by now. Waiting for APU gen. Available. There we go. We can shut down our engines. Go to our panel here, deboard definitely, and let's turn off our beacon lights. Wing lights can also come off. Let's turn that off. Let's turn that off. Let's put our ADIR systems to off. Fuel pumps can come off there. There we go. Our crew oxygen supply can come off. APU bleed is still there, but we can turn all that off. Honestly, we don't need it. What else? What else do we need to turn off? Emergency lights can come off as well. Great, we can put this on. Even bright is also fine. Actually, bright is too much for me. Let's just leave it like this. Okay, that's great. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've got all of that done. Got all of that done. We're on ground power at the moment. Yeah, we're on ground power at the moment. We've requested deboarding. There we go. So yeah, welcome to Ivalo. I like the lights on the stairs, really nice. Very, very nice. Let's wait for those passengers to come out here. Wait for those passengers to come out here, let's see. One thing I love about the Phoenix is how well GSX works with it. How well the ground services work with it. It's just absolutely effortless. I love it. The EFB is absolutely brilliant as well. Obviously, I had some throttle quadrant issues in the beginning. I don't know what that was about, to be honest with you. Let's see, the doors are opening up. There we go. Very nice. We forgot to turn down the lights before we landed. I just remembered. In the cabin. We didn't turn down the lights before we landed. I'm nitpicking. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. That leaves our flight. That ends our flight here today. We've flown into Finavia Ivalo Airport in Finland. Looks absolutely beautiful. It's a lovely, quaint little airport. Not a lot of heavy traffic or large planes. As you can see, it's an Embraer. Embraer? Is this an Embraer? Yeah, I think it's an Embraer here. Yep, it's an Embraer. It's an E-Jet, isn't it? It's supposed to be an E-Jet. Yep, it's an Embraer 190. So yeah, it's not a very busy airport by any means, but a lovely little nook. Lovely little nook in Finland. At our passenger bus, we should begin deboarding at any second here. So yeah, thank you so much to everybody who tuned into the chat. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned into the live stream to watch. Much appreciated. Mike Smith, Valerio Man, much appreciated, as well as Aviation Europe for chiming into the chat here today. Thank you very much. Your company is always welcome and appreciated, as well as the suggestions. Thank you for the suggestions as well in troubleshooting. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for today, for at least for this stream. I will catch you soon in the next one. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Go check out more of my content. Trying to get some tutorials lined up, but it's been difficult as usual. But yeah, we'll see what I can do. Once again, thank you so much. I shall catch you in the next stream. Until then, have a good day. Bye bye.